Okay, everybody, we're going to now move to the main body of the workshop, and the next piece is an introduction to ELLLO website, and I'll be doing this and try and do it in about 10 minutes. And after I give you the introduction, then you'll be joining together in small groups to do a cooperative learning exploration of ELLLO. Then you'll come back in the large group and share for an additional 10 minutes. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you ELLLO. This site is so extensive that it's really hard to do it justice in 10 minutes, and I'm just going to try and skim over it to give you a general idea and then let you do the exploring on your own. But generally, ELLLO is free. It's mainly concerned to be an online listening resource for ESL and EFL students. But you'll notice here there is reading involved as well. And I'm asking you in your small groups to think about speaking and writing activities that you can also do to make some of these a bit smarter. So that's your task for later on. Most of the listening activities include images. There is also video available. They have an interactive quiz, transcripts. The text can be turned on and off depending on how difficult you want to have the listening exercise to be. And an important thing for you is that they have downloadable MP3, and which means that you can get these audio files and you can download them for use locally on your computer, or even students can do that and carry them and use them on their MP3 players. There's also, if you notice here, a podcast available so that these audio selections can be automatically downloaded to your computer every time there's a new one made. All right, so let's learn a little bit more about ELLLO. And there are over 1,000 listening activities here. So it's hard to imagine just how much material there is. And they're at a variety of different levels and on a variety of different content. Here's a list of, an archive rather, of the interviews, and there are almost 900 of them now. Every week there are new activities, usually at least 5, and they're all numbered. And these include interviews, newscasts, surveys, which is called the mixer, songs, presentations, talking points, listening games. There's a variety, just a variety of different kinds of activities. Now the heart of the website are the interviews, okay? And we'll take a closer look at an interview in just a moment, so I won't spend any more time on that here. There are listening games, which include very little reading, and these are really nice for beginning level students. There are mixers, which is a survey. It's interesting. They have 6 different speakers who are all asked the same question, and students are asked to compare and contrast between them. And then there are questions that appear at the end of the audio that is very good for working on test-taking skills. Our students like animation these days. The News Center is an animated newscast. There are 6 stories, and there are questions for each story. An important thing here is that these newscasts use academic English and are really nice for working on test-taking skills. Now the song section is not extensive, but there are a number of songs, and of course students love to listen to music, and as they listen to the music in this section, they get to see the lyrics that come across the screen as they're listening. Now these are not really all of the activities, but these are most of them, and the only ones I have time to mention at the moment. But let's go back to the main page. And this is where the new materials are posted. And so I want you to come down and look with me on this side of the page, because here you'll find the newest interviews that have been posted, and you can see by the numbers we're in the 900s at this point. Now one kind of interesting thing is that they're usually related in content with pairs. Here's financial crisis and kids and money, fashion space and ad space. Those are related articles. here's the household chores and the family chef related articles. This is nice because it gives you a chance to create lessons that encompass more than one article and do some comparison, contrast, and things like that if you like. Let's take a look at just one of these. Why don't we take a look at the family chef